Wait 1 second, making sure I'm recording. Okay. Hello and welcome back to rewriting my Minecraft SMP history. This is part 2 of OrangeSMP, as I forgot to do a very important part. That being the most important part of the episode, being a what if. What if I continued to play on the server? What if people did not have burnout? What if, that happened and that happened? So we're going to continue from where we last left off. So, continuing where we last left off, we will do a what if scenario. So we will start from a fresh perspective and say maybe the line separated just after I joined, and maybe around Slapjob joining. So maybe around here, we'll say the new timeline is. So, after I joined, the server started to gain maybe more traction. People started to... I don't know where I should go with this one. Let me find my mouse. I tell you, sometimes it's very difficult to find your mouse. There we go. So, I might as well state some stuff. So, what if? Okay. Let's see. I continued. I don't know if I spelled continued there right. Hopefully I did. I continued to play on the server. So, what if I continued to play on the server? Let's see, let me make a little marker next to it. I think I would have gotten better and would eventually join the, role playing of the server part. But that would take a little while longer. But to say what if maybe, maybe I started to do the Minecraft roleplay part of it, of the server. I started, joining in, stuff like that. I would say I probably would get a lot better at it. It would take time. Probably take a little bit longer than, should be, but, it should take time, and then, eventually I would get used to it, and, eventually get there to being better, I would definitely say, at Minecraft roleplaying and interacting with more people, as this was basically my third ever Minecraft SMP that I'd been on. Let's see. What have people... What if more players? More player and activity? I think that would be the best choice. What if more players and activities? So, let's say more people join the server. Let's see. Then we would need more mods. We would need more admins. We would need more, additions to the server, stuff that we could track and see if someone stole from someone, and non-lore wise. If it was part of lore, then yeah, no killing pets. That would be a very important thing. And also, I got robbed, so that last part about stealing and all that was also due to me getting robbed on the server. Got robbed of my diamonds as they disappeared from my chest. It was quite a sad time. No one ever caught the person who did it, I tell you. It's quite sad, you know what? Me just getting robbed and nothing, getting better. So I would say more mods on the server. More mods? Yeah. More knowing the story direction. Yeah. Story directions, yeah. Like if someone was doing lore, knowing that they're doing lore. So we wouldn't, interact with them. So they would just post it in Discord, But more knowing the story directions, like, oh, where are we taking this story? Are we going to, fight the bad guy, or, are we going to retreat and, do guerrilla warfare, stuff like that. That would be like, the thought. What if? What story direction are we going in? That would probably be, one of the more parts that we should know. I'll just put lore story directions. What would be the next part? I'm putting these little lines so you know what, bits its own thing. Okay, so what if... I'm trying to think. More builds together. And player bonds. Like, I feel like, the only person that, I ever really, was really friends with would have to probably be Slab Jabs. Even though it took, a little bit of time. I would say, we would have, been friends. Let's see. Let me do that there. There we go. So I would say, me and Slab Jabs, good friends. Let's see. More player bonds. Maybe more interactions with the admins of the server. Because I feel like, when we played the server, there was really no, like, knowing who was, admin and who knew stuff about, the inner workings of the server. Stuff like that. All we knew is that Call Me Posted was the leader of the server, and there was no really any mods. Get me playing F1 right there. I don't think it showed up, but a Discord friend, well, not Discord friend, a Steam friend just popped up out of nowhere, and it's like this football guy, and it made me laugh. Made me laugh, I tell you. So I would say more builds together, kind of connecting people. Maybe like a community build, or maybe like, a store, mall kind of builds. I would say a better shopping district. That's what that place needed. Better shopping district. He's popped up again. Kimi Rakukuni Cat Rakukuni or Kuninian. Something like that. More better shopping district. Now the shopping district was good. It had basically, everything that you really needed. And then sometimes, shulkers and all that. But I would say a lot of the stuff was overpriced, or, more... How would you describe it? It was all densely compact and never really fit together. Like, there would be a melon, and then there would be a hot dog. Not really fitting together. More like random, shop builds all slashed together and, mixed and, crumpled up. And it kind of never really looked nice, if you know what I meant. It never looked right. It kind of just felt like a bunch of, stuff just shoved together to say it was a shopping district. So I would say that would be a big part that the server would need. A better shopping district. I say that's what the server would need. I wonder how it would be. A better shopping district. Maybe more, builds that made sense. Like, I'm building a hot dog stand and you're building a wit shop right next door. It kind of doesn't really make sense, but, still. It's nothing bad, but still, trying to fit together, like, shops. Like, having, like, a mall, that would be, like, a great idea. Like, a mall idea that people can put all of their shops in, but still have shops outside of that. More, attuned to aesthetics, instead of working in, like, a certain area and trying to fit together that build into a smaller area. Something like that. That's what I would say. A better shopping district. Let's see. What else? Well, we're having more players and activities. I'll do this one just for We need more grand boat races. That's just for Nerby there. As they went on that ice rink last episode. Well, not ice rink. Ice race course last episode. Yeah, I would say that would be agreeable. A grand boat race. What time are we at? We're at 10 minutes. Okay. So grand boat races. I feel like there could be so much good ideas with, having, stuff like boat races, oh, everyone jump on at this time, or, we can set up a time, and then we'll all just, try and, boat for like a, reward or something there. I would say my favourite kind of boat races would have to be the ones on, like, real ice rivers of the server. Because they're always, like, very crazy. Though you would still need, little markers to tell you what way you should be going, Maybe it'd be better to do it at night time. It's harder for mobs to be on the ice and all that. Plus it would be quite funny if a creeper went on the ice and then just blew up. I feel like that would be a cool idea, setting up like, creepers that you go by and then, or you can trigger so the person behind you gets blown up. It would be harder, but it's so you can get through like that one little, tricky area. Like, little shortcuts that, can't be used after someone's already used it. Something like that. I think that would be cool. Okay, I'm trying to figure out, taking less ideas from famous servers. There we go, not series. Servers. AKA Hermit, Craft, and Dream SMP. I think that would be like a very important idea, because I feel like, if we did stuff like these servers did, it kind of never fits. Like, why are we all of a sudden having a random election at a random, time? Like, there should be build up to an election, Like, what's going to happen? Oh, I hear this new, Sing's rising, this new group. They're going to be taking over, all the main areas of the server. Stuff like that. Kind of giving you a kind of idea of it. But stuff like that would kind of, be... I don't know how to explain it properly. But you kind of get the idea that I'm going with that. Taking less ideas from famous servers. Because it kind of just dulls your own creativity. Like, it's okay to get inspired by something. But trying to fit in, like, it's like putting a horror manga. Let's see, what horror mangas do I know? That radio one, I can't remember what you call it. And then, fitting it into... trying to think of a good manga. And then fitting it into, like, a comedy manga, like The Masterful Cat is Depressed Again. That's a great manga, I would recommend it. We're trying to fit it into My House Husband, The Way of the Household Husband, yeah. We're trying to fit like a horror thing into... You know what I mean? It's like, trying to make sure it fits in with the idea that you started the server with, Though the idea can change over time, you need to know what direction you're really wanting to go in before you can just, It's basically like, oh, the sat-nav telling you to go left. And then you just have to wait for that left and not just drive off the bridge into the water. Kemi Rai Kunin is now playing the game again. He keeps popping up and I keep getting, oh, what's that? It makes me chuckle, I tell you. Makes me chuckle. And I think that's like the best I can do for, a what if scenario. There's so many different scenarios. What if I, never returned? The server would have still continued, maybe even longer. Maybe they decided, you know what, people are leaving. We need to step up our game. We need to, start doing, better stuff. And maybe some of these people might actually return. Stuff like that. That's what I mean. A what if? It has so many scenarios, but how many of these scenarios actually truly fit in when the time comes? I tell you. Well, I do think that's where that's where we should end it. I don't want this episode to get too long. So, hopefully you did enjoy this. Have a nice day, safe, hope this apple, make peace and onwards, just need to keep the victims very, very important. And bye bye, see you next time, have a nice day, bye bye.